Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the last video we were discussing about the India and China war of 1962 and what are the lessons we learned from it. But in this video, as a part of internal security, what we are going to discuss is about the Indo-Pak issue. Because in many times you hear in the news like we have the problem with Pakistan against the issue of terrorism, and every time you hear from the Indian envoy, they are speaking about Pakistan is distinguishing between the good terrorist as well as the bad terrorist. So in this video what we are going to understand is what is good terrorist and bad terrorist according to Pakistan, and what is the bone of contention between India and Pakistan when it comes to the bilateral affairs. Now let's look into the map of India and Pakistan. So we are going to draw the map that is of the northwestern part of India, not the entire map of India. So please look into it. So this is that Kashmir region. This is the Kashmir region, the head of India, the crown region. So this is that region of Rajasthan. Lately if you look into it, this is the region of that Gujarat, right? So I am drawing a very huge map here. So this is that map of Pakistan here, right? Roughly a map of Pakistan, and then you can see the Afghanistan region here. So this is roughly that map of Pakistan. Now we will look into the, so I am just giving the heading that Indo-Pak, right? So to make things into perspective, it's Indo-Pak. And our discussion today is going to be what is good terrorist and bad terrorist according to Pakistan. Pakistan always tells this that we are also victims of terrorism. Yes, it's a fact, they are also victims of terrorism. But India says like, look at you, you are distinguishing between the good terrorists as well as bad terrorists. So that is one thing that Pakistan is doing. Now we will see what is good terrorist and bad terrorist according to Pakistan. And even if you look at the word Pakistan, yes, in Urdu it means the pure nation, but even the words, the letters also signify certain things. See, P is for what? The Punjab region, that is here. Here is the Punjab region. Just like you have the Indian Punjab here, Pakistan Punjab is also here. Punjab is this region. A is for the Afghan province. So I am just writing here, Punjab is here, Afghan province is here, right? And K is the Kashmir region. So they are claiming that entire Kashmir region. So this is the K. And Stan is for this Balochistan. So in a way, this is what signifies the Pakistan. Now you understood about that Pakistan. So now if you look into this, this is a kind of a political map. If you look into the physical map, this is a mountain pass is here, the Khyber Pass as well as the Bolan Pass. This is the Khyber Pass. You hear names like Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and this is the Bolan Pass, somewhere around here. It's not exactly there, but somewhere around here. And these beyond these regions where you find the mountain regions like the Hindu Kush region. So earlier itself, if you look into before the partition, this was technically where India was. And outside invaders used to mostly come through the Khyber Pass, and they used to attack India. So the problem now what India faces, like this is a very desertified region like the Rajasthan. So it is easier to infiltrate through these regions because there is no great physical barrier is present here. Now we are going to discuss how they are distinguishing the good terrorists as well as the bad terrorists. So first of all, I will tell about the bad terrorists of Pakistan. The bad terrorists of Pakistan are here. That is the Pak Taliban. Pak Taliban. So whenever you hear in the news that Pakistan army or the Pakistan government is fighting against the terrorists, they are particularly focused on the terrorists here. This is where the Malala was shot, right? Malala was shot in the eye. The areas of Haqqani network. So these for Pak Taliban, their idea is to actually overthrow the civilian rule of Pakistan and make it a Sharia republic, just like what it was there in Afghanistan during the time of Taliban. But there are other two terrorist organizations within the Pakistan. They consider them as their strategic assets. Now we will look into them. So first one is this. Here you have the Afghan Taliban, right? You have the Afghan Taliban here. You remember, these were the same people who one point of time ruled the entire Afghanistan region. Now they are having talks with the US forces. So once the US forces withdraw, Pakistan wants the Afghan Taliban to come here, take control of the Afghanistan region, and then they can use it as their strategic backyard. So for them, Afghan Taliban is a good terrorist. and Pak Taliban is a bad terrorist, because for Pak Taliban their idea is to destroy the Pakistani civilian society and make it as a Sharia republic. So this Afghan Taliban and Pak Taliban, yes, they are related, because Afghan Taliban came there after 1998, and around 2003 a branch was formed here and they began to fight against the Pakistan. And here if you look into the Punjab region and the Kashmir region, here they have, these are the areas where the terrorists, their primary focus is against India. See, Taliban are not focused against India because their ultimate aim or the immediate aim is to take over the Afghanistan. But here are in the Punjab regions, you have many terrorist organizations like the Lashkar-e-Toiba or the Harkatul Mujahideen, right? And you have Hafiz Saeed. All these people who make this terrorist attack in the Kashmir region, they are mostly focused in this Punjab region, Sindh region and the Kashmir region, and their idea is to fight against India, to have a proxy war against India. Why Pakistan is having a proxy war? The reason is very simple, because conventionally they have a disadvantage when it comes to army, navy and air force. So they use these terrorists as a stooge or the proteges for them, so that they can fight a war for Pakistan, just like guerrilla tactics. So that's what you have to understand. So for them, so I'm just giving you the tick mark. So this is a good terrorist, this is also a good terrorist for Pakistan, and this is a bad terrorist for them. So this is the way they distinguish good terrorists as well as bad terrorists. So this is what the world is against, this is what India is against. If I just recall the words of Hillary Clinton, earlier she said, like, harboring terrorists is just like you are harboring a poisonous snake in your backyard and you are hoping that it will only bite your neighbor, but it is not going to happen. If you harbor a poisonous snake in your backyard, in the long run that snake is going to bite you and your family also. So this is the same thing that is happening to Pakistan. First they gave asylum to the Afghan Taliban and they created another Hydra monster like Pak Taliban, and now they are attacking. And these people are now creating problems within Pakistan also. So this is the lesson that even the world has to learn, and in the Pakistan also has to learn, that if they have to have a good relation with India, they have to stop this distinction between good terrorists and bad terrorists, and they have to consider these as terrorists as a whole and try to take very good action, affirmative actions to overthrow it. So this is our short discussion about the good terrorists and bad terrorists. So whenever you hear news or whenever you read newspapers and you get notes, or when you are getting articles regarding the terrorism and the Pakistan, good terrorists and bad terrorists, this is what it should come into your minds. That's the reason why I just drew this map and explained it to you further. So thank you for watching, and please do subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you don't miss any notifications. And I will come with another video shortly so that it will help your preparation, especially during this lockdown period. Thank you.